ConcernedApe just tweeted, or X'd, I don't even know what it is anymore, a new 1.6 update sneak peek. The announcement comes with no release date, but it provides a list of new things that we apparently can expect to be coming in the update, and that I would expect to see being put out by the end of the year, 2023, and not in 2024. So, let's go through the things that he annotates directly, and he mentions specifically. So the first one being that there's going to be a new major festival, which is nice. 2 new mini festivals as well. He goes on to mention that there's new late game content, which expands on each of the skill areas. So again, even more curious, and this develops further, and I'll expand on this later. There's new items and crafting recipes, and he gives a couple of examples, which again, we'll touch back to in a second. There are new Joja alternatives to some of the in-game quests. Goes on to say there's 100 plus new lines of dialogue. Whether that's for new characters or old is left unanswered or unspecified. There are winter outfits for the villagers, a new type of reward for completing billboard requests, and on PC specifically, there is support for 8-player multiplayer. Then he goes on to mention that there's many small additions and adjustments. There's a new farm type, new secrets, and more. So of course, on par with ConcernedApe's typical behavior, we can only expect delicious secrets to be found here in the valley with this update. But some of the things here, not specifically mentioned, but they're shown, are really, really interesting. So let's start at the bottom with the characterizations of Jazz and Sebastian. The winter clothes here are the obvious addition, but I also can't help to think that these are newer character renditions for each of them as well. They look cleaner to me, and Jazz looks older to me than she does in the others, or in the current game characterizations. But then we'll just go above them, and we see that there's 3 frogs of different colors. I'm assuming they're frogs, toads, whatever. And there's already frogs in the game, but not multicolored frogs. The only frogs I've seen, aside from the frog statue, are the frogs that you can see jumping around in the world, in the valley. And those are green frogs. So that's a curious thing. I don't know where that's going or why that's there, but it's something. And then above that, we have what seems to be like a new ticket for something. So maybe one of the festivals, there's a ticket that you have to get to go. There's, beside that, a bluish, teal, not sure, box of some kind. Maybe a gift box, but it also looks like it could be like a mineral or something. Maybe it's a new ingredient. I'm not sure. And then bizarrely, next to that, there's a character wearing a hoodie and sunglasses and a mustache holding a cup of coffee or something. I don't even know. Maybe they're panhandling? I'm not even sure. This is so weird. And then we go further up from there. We see, beside the mention of the new craft items, a new totem, which to me implies there's a new explorable location. Maybe not as big as the island edition, but maybe it's bigger. I don't even know. But that implies to me that there's a new location that you have to have a totem to either warp from or to. So that's awesome. And then there's some purple tea or coffee, some sort of purple drink. Maybe it's key tea or key coffee or something like that. Chi. I don't know how you pronounce it. The QI guy. Key or chi? I don't remember. And then there's a blue bag that looks or resembles a quiver. Looks like it looks like a quiver with some arrows or something. I don't know. It doesn't look like a very good quiver with arrows to me. So I'm not even sure what that could be. I don't even know. But again, it's all very interesting. So then we go above that again, and let's look, and we see something that looks like fiber on the right, on the top. Maybe it's a new plant type. And then beside that, to the left, there is some sort of machine with a fish on it. Is that maybe a fish feeder or something? And then to the left of that, we have something that looks like a bunch of eggs, but it could be a new material, could be a new recipe for a food. I'm not sure. A new dish. But then the most curious of all is the small developing star-shaped fruit beside that. Could this mean that we can grow and harvest Stardrop fruit? There's so much interesting information here. I might need to finally wrap up my my perfection in my save game and play along with this new update. Or I might just need to play this new update and see what happens. I'm curious. I'm interested. So the question is, are you? If you're interested in more Stardew Valley content, please like the video and or comment below. Also, subscribe to the channel to make sure that you can access any new content easier. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. Until the next one.